¿Qué es lo que carajo está pasando aquí? Yo me llamo Joe, el gordo mafioso, ok. No me quiero pa' nada, estoy representando.
Hectic.
Y vaya a ser pa'l carajo pa' todos ustedes, Pancho Cara Queso. That's right, that's right.
Word up. Coming out of in Queens now, chilling with the, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta leave a message for y'all.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Heck to the tech to the get that check. Today, I'm feasting on some, let me show y'all. Some roasted chicken, some mac salad, and some Caesar salad. You heard me? Facts. Meanwhile, we talk about something. And a LaCroix. LaCroix, y'all go try some of this, you know what I'm saying? The LaCroix real good. Real refreshing. Anyway, so what I want to talk about today, you know what? I never knew salad was this good till you taste it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you think about people eating salad, or like they invite you to eat. They're like, I'm gonna have a salad. I'm like, nah. That's whack. I want me a steak. I want me a burger. I want me a pasta. But then when you ask for the salad and you order it and you start eating it, it tastes so good. You know what I mean? And it's so good for you. I peeped this chicken. It's so fresh. It just came out the oven, baby. It just came out the oven. Damn right. Got the mac salad. Alright. So I want to talk about something. I want to talk about a hip-hop artist, a Latino hip-hop artist. You know what I mean? That a lot of y'all know as True Life. True Life. A lot of other people know him as Lizzie the Kid. And some people used to call him Whole Wheat. I don't know what that was about, whole wheat. You know what I'm saying? Some people gotta ask him about that. True Life. Now, True Life was a cat. I remember he was on Stretch Armstrong. The same night, Necro and Mr. High went up to Stretch Armstrong. He went up there with his clique called Ghetto Inmates. Ghetto Inmates are from the Lower East Side, Manhattan. True Life was a part of the Ghetto Inmates. It was him. It was 730. It was Ray's. A bunch of other dudes. I don't really know the names. I forgot. But they were dope. They were dope. And that freestyle that's on Stretch Armstrong is a legendary freestyle. I got it somewhere. I gotta find it. You You know what I mean? It's on tape. You know, I was really young back then, really young back then. But I used to love listening to the Stretch Armstrong show. You know what I'm saying? I was a little young buck, barely in my teens. You know what I'm saying? But I used to love this bumping Stretch Armstrong show, and then a clique came out called Ghetto Inmates. They sounded kind of like Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang, but a Latino version. You know what I'm saying? They were much. They sounded more street than Terror Squad. I'm talking about these cats sounded. If y'all go on YouTube and y'all search Ghetto Inmates, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. All right, for y'all that don't know. So, out of all of them, you know, True Life is the one that started blowing up because so what happened was he bought a beat from Prodigy, from Mobb Deep. You know, this is all on the Beef DVD. This was around the Smack DVD and that era, you know, when French Montana was a video photographer. You know what I'm saying? He used to sell videos and DVDs and stuff like that, right? This was that era, the DVD era. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was he bought a verse from Prodigy for $20,000, $20K. Can I repeat that again? $20,000. Who wants some chicken? $20,000, baby. All right. The song was with Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap was on the song too. So it was Prodigy, Cool G Rap, and True Life on the song. Wow, the song is amazing. It's on YouTube. Go listen to it. So what happened was Prodigy took the verse and used it on one of his songs. You know what I'm saying? He didn't care. Maybe he forgot. I don't know. But so True Life got offended. He tried getting in touch with Prodigy. He tried getting in touch with his manager. He tried, you know what I'm saying? But Prodigy would just ignore him. You know what I mean? And then True Life took it to the streets. That's right. Him and his clique ran up on Mobb Deep, but Mobb Deep wasn't there the night that Ghetto Inmates ran up on them. You know what I mean? That's a good thing though, because you never know what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, them cats was wildin'. You know what I'm saying? So Ghetto Inmates ran up in the studio with guns. I heard the Jizzle was there. DJ Muggs was there. They were shooting. Bullets were flying by people's heads. They made, I don't know if it was, I hope I don't get this wrong, but it was somebody from the infamous mob, was somebody in the Mobb Deep team that had to get naked. They made them get naked, took off all their clothes, took all their money, took everything, and made them go home butt naked. I don't know who it was, but I know Ghetto Inmates did this to somebody down with Mobb Deep that night. So that's how True Life got back at them, right? True Life was nice, you know what I'm saying? he still is nice. You know what I mean? Very underrated. Um, then eventually, True Life will get signed to Jay-Z. He will get signed to Roc Nation, um, Roc La Familia. It was like a Spanish version of Roc Nation, Roc La Familia, that Jay-Z started. And True Life will eventually go at Jim Jones and uh, Jim Jones and Cameron. You know what I'm saying? There was this one video I seen where True Life is talking about how he snuffed Cameron or Jim Jones in the face, and Fat Joe was there. You know what I'm saying? He's like, ask Fat Joe. Fat Joe see me with the one and twos. You know what I mean? Somebody gotta ask Fat Joe about some True Life stories. You know what I mean? Anyway, so True Life hated Dipset. He hated Dipset, and that's because um, allegedly True Life was Jim Jones' bodyguard. He was holding him down back in the day when he was coming up. You know, True Life was holding him down with ghetto inmates. You know what I'm saying? So eventually Jim Jones backstabbed him some way. I don't know. That's what I heard. Whatever. You know what I mean? And True Life went on. You know, he just got tired of people backstabbing him. People in the industry. Prodigy. Jim Jones, then Prodigy, or Prodigy, then Jim Jones, boom. Everybody just kept backstabbing him, you know what I mean? You know how the industry is, you know what I'm saying? If the label's not upping you in the ass, then pause, then the artists are upping you in the ass, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they don't want you to be put on, you know what I'm saying? They want to keep you in the back scene, even though you're nice, you know what I'm saying? True Life was mad nice, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go check out Ghetto Inmates. Go check out that True Life is. So he wrote with this cat Rays, and I had the opportunity to work with Rays, and Rays was telling me that True Life was a real street cat. You know what I mean? He was a hustler. Lived in the projects. You know, always carried guns, whatever, did that, this, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, eventually, you know, whatever. All that will catch up to him eventually, you know what I mean? So I made a few songs with Rays. We spoke. He told me about how he used to roll with Big Pun. He used to roll with Big Pun. He used to, you know what I'm saying? He used to talk with Big Pun. They were supposed to do a song together, whatever. He told me about that incident with Fat Joe. When he was there, when Fat Joe stopped Nori's Big Pun tribute and put out Cuban Links tribute instead. He told me about that, and he told me how eventually he himself would have beef with True Life, and they will go at each other. You know what I'm saying? And then and he also had issues with Psycho Les, another Latino rapper and producer. You know what I'm saying? That most of y'all know. You know what I mean? And eventually him and me will have a fallout too. You know what I mean? So Rays ain't really, he's a cool dude, but I don't know. There's just something about him. You know what I mean? You know, when we were working on the song, right? We was working on this song. It was supposed to be okay, it's out there. The song is out there. It's Armageddon. It's me. It's my boy East Coast. Woods, Rays is on it, Prospect. So what Ray's wanted me to do is take out East Coast, take out Woods. Basically, he just wanted me on it, himself, Armageddon, and Prospect, and he wanted Joe to hear it. And I was like, I remember this one time I said this playing around. I was like, yo, why don't we just throw the whole Terror Squad, the whole old Terror Squad? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really know about the Cuban beef that much back then. I was like, yo, why don't we throw Cuban Link in there, and we throw Triple Seis and who else? And I even said Chris Rivers. Let's throw Chris Rivers in there. And he was like, nah. Fat Joe don't like none of them. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe's still cool with Prospect and Armageddon. That's why I'm saying keep those two, and you and me. Alright? And so he basically wanted me to shit on my peoples, on my group, Shady Villains. You know what I mean? And just, I declined. You know what I'm saying? I declined. I said, no, it's not going down like that. And he got mad, and he had an issue with me after that. You know what I'm saying? So what? I didn't care. But salute to him, and I hope you're doing good in whatever you're doing. Peace to Rays. So anyway, back to True Life. So True Life eventually, he was always wilding out, but he was under Roc Nation still. Eventually, he would, I wouldn't say he would get dropped. He got dropped by Jay-Z, but Jay-Z sold his part of the company. I believe it was, I forgot the record company, but it was Roc La Familia / some company, some record label. I don't know if it was Def Jam or Atlantic. I think it was Def Jam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Def Jam. He sold his part of the company, which means that he had to let True Life go. You know what I'm saying? The company just was done. So he gave True Life a bunch of money and pretty much dropped them, right? And then True Life, and let me remind you, True Life has songs with Nas. He has songs with all your greatest artists. Even to this day, he got songs with some of your greatest artists, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, so eventually he would like pretty much get dropped. So he felt dissed. He felt a little offended. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he was just wilding out even more. And he got into a situation. He got into a situation with his brother, 730, at this nightclub. I think it was Pacha, something like that. Anyway, it started at a nightclub and it escalated to some projects where a kid ended up getting murdered and True Life was there. So his brother ended up doing a very, very long time, and True Life ended up getting locked for 8 years, okay? And so between this time, True Life was getting his life together in jail. You know what I'm saying? He was doing Bible studies. Matter of fact, he graduated. He got his GED, and he graduated from Bible studies. So the man is pretty much a pastor right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if in the future you see him preaching at a church. I believe so, man. You know what I mean? Y'all can look it up. This is all facts. You know what I'm saying? And what's also crazy is that he was also in Tupac's cell. Can you believe that? He was in the same cell that Tupac was in. Now that's some historical-ish. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you in the same jail cell as Tupac. You sit there at night and you're like, damn, Tupac was in this cell. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be just like Tupac. Damn. Nah, but no disrespect, True Life. True Life made it. I mean, a lot of Latinos didn't make it to where True Life made it. He was about to be like the next big pun, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Shout out to True Life. He's a legend. Underrated, but a legend. Dope MC, dope rapper, and he also was on Dog in the Yard, Pistol Pete's show. Y'all could go watch it, where he talks about his experiences in jail, and you know, stuff like that. I remember when he was locked up, there was a lot of people talking about that Bloods were kicking his ass and stuff like that, but it was all bull crap. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Let me eat my dinner, cause you ruin it. Don't you dare ruin my dinner. You know what I'm saying? And that concludes another episode of Dinner with Hat Check. So to get that check. Until next time, my friends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Share to everybody, all right? Share to your father, share to your mother, share to your sister, share to your girlfriend, share to your dog, share to your cat, share to everybody, all right? Even your grandmother, all right? And your uncles and your aunts, everybody in your family, sit down and watch me, all right? Because I know hip-hop, baby. Peace.